Let's just get a general market comment. Seems that we're pausing for breath a little bit. Worries over China, worries over the US, Ukraine again. What's your feeling on this?
Yeah, I think, given the fact that we saw a fairly good payrolls number on Friday and that US markets really did struggle to push that much higher, I think there is a concern that maybe we've come a little bit too far too quickly. And I think given the concerns that you highlighted in your summary just then, I think what we're seeing is a little bit of caution on the part of investors. A week ago we saw a story from the FT saying that margin debt is at the highest levels that it's been since 2007 and 2000, and we know what happened soon after that. And I think with all those macro concerns in the background, I think it's prudent on the behalf of a lot of investors to really take some money off the table. And I think it's rather interesting that after the rate meeting from the ECB last week, the DAX actually didn't go up, it actually went down, even though the S&P did make new highs.
All right, let's talk about these IPOs as well. Why so, general question, why so many IPOs at the moment and why retail?
Well, I think we've got to go back to last year and the Royal Mail flotation. I think that was such a barnstorming success. It basically came flying out of the traps. It's up 80%. I think when you're looking at where markets are right now, they're very, very frothy. And I think an IPO, and a fairly valued IPO, gives investors a great opportunity to essentially buy a stock that they perceive as particularly cheap. Yeah. And I think Poundland really fits into that category, as does Pets at Home. Okay, so you like both of these, do you? I do, yeah.
All right, and how would you, if we look at the Royal Mail and what happened to that price at the start, where does that fit into all of this?
Well, I think the Royal Mail story really sort of reinvigorated investor appetite for buying underlying shares. I think since 2007, 2008, private investment or private shareholders have been a little bit reluctant to really get involved in the share market rally simply because of the fact that they got so badly burnt on the way down. So I think coming back in, it's a tentative caution on the part of small shareholders to get back in, and IPOs I think are a great opportunity to do that, because essentially I think they have to basically discount them to get them out the door.